So One Piece chapter 1078 is here, and in this is amazing. This is teasing us something that's might be just Marine 4 2.0. Something grandiose is going to happen, and I am really excited to talk about this today. So without further ado, after you subscribed and liked to this channel, I will begin. So let's begin. So, in the cover story, the German 66 story is continued, where we see Judge and Caesar have joined hands again to create the Neomads. Their purpose is yet unknown, but I'm really happy. And in the background, we see Reiju and Ichiji actually sighing like they were just fighting moments ago, and that was really cool. I think this is teasing something in the future. Don't know what, but I think it's going to be big. So meanwhile, we see Jinbei and Stussy actually running away together, and that's really cool. This pairing seems different than anything. I mean, these are something that we would have never thought would happen. But Stussy is talking to Sentomaru with the Denden Mushi, and she's telling that the Buster Call has been here. The CPO was meant to like kill Vegapunk and wait for the others to come here, and serious trouble is awaiting them. I was really shocked. I mean, this every part of this chapter is giving me goosebumps, guys. And Sentamaru realizes that Uncle Kizaru is also here, and he's going to attack this with a buster call the size 10 times the normal size, because this is going to be the same as the Ohara incident, but it's going to be 10 times bigger because unlike Ohara, this island, the Agent Island, has defense measures. So they need extra things. And even Saturn is coming here. This is going to be cool. So Santamaru says everyone to run away, which I think is the rightest choice, but I don't know where they're going to run away. Meanwhile, Frankie is fighting against S. Hawk. I mean, the other two, Lilith and Usopp, are paralyzed. Frankie is half paralyzed and he doesn't move, but he wants to still fight because his left part of the body is still intact and he might win. That's what he thinks. Pythagoras asks who's asking S. Hawk to do this. I mean, a snake, and a snake just stomps on him and creating a huge blast. I mean, I was shocked at this panel. So, does that mean Pythagoras is dead? I mean, he's an AI, so I think he might revive, but what is happening here? Who is the actual traitor among Vegapunks? I mean, I know the answer, but I was really confused back then. Meanwhile, we see Robin and Chopper along with the other remaining Vegapunk heading somewhere. Robin tells that she found out that the Seraphim are like running berserk, which is impossible according to that Vegapunk. And there were many people who were thinking like, wait, how does Robin know everything? I mean, nothing is working right out there. But let me tell you, did you forget what Robin's power was? She can sprout any part of her body from anywhere. I mean, she must have used eyes or ears to find out what's happening outside. So they decide they have to run to that dungeon kind of thing where Stella is hold. I mean, if there are two traitors, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if this Vegapunk is a traitor. I'm calling it out right now. If this turns out true, which it probably might not, if it turns out true, I was right on my money. But what's really interesting is this fight with S Shark and Sanji. I mean, S Shark punches him on the face. I mean, this being who has Jinbei's blood, who is kind of a fishman, who has Lunarian blood in it, who's a robot, who's indestructible, and it can't even flinch Sanji. I mean, come on, Sanji is one of the most top powerful characters right now. I mean, he didn't even flinch. He took the punch head on and it didn't even injure. I think his exoskeleton is no joke anymore. He's become more powerful than anyone else right now. I mean, let's just hope and wait for Sanji amazing moments. Meanwhile, the fight against S-Bear and S-Hawk is not happening great, I guess, because the flame on their back is not even running out. I mean, do all Lunarians do that? Because I don't think King could have done that. If he could, he would have done it so that Zoro wouldn't win against him. But guess what? S-Hawk is now missing and Zoro runs off to find. And we all know that he gets lost. But I am really confused on how their flames still work. It's really tough. But I want to see more Lucci and Luffy teaming, so I'm gonna rest that one. Besides, I have other things to worry about. And I also like this throwback to Kaku and Usopp being confused because Luffy calls him Usopp and asks him to go behind Zoro because he gets lost. I was really laughing with this joke because it's a really huge deal because this happened way before and I'm really happy that they did it. Probably because Luffy doesn't know who Kaku is or what his name is. But we have other problems because one of the Goro says Saint Saturn along with Admiral Kizaru is coming to this island, and it's also told by the narrator that an event that will happen tomorrow will change the entire world forever. The Egghead Island incident will change the entire world, and I am really waiting for that, but more on that later. But moving on, we have the traitor revealed to us. It is Vegapunk York, the personal embodiment of greed. I mean, it was kind of obvious if you look at it, but I was kind of annoyed that she is the traitor. But you know what? Her ambition is to become a celestial dragon, a Tenryubito. And I don't know how it's possible by doing all this, but she wants to be that. And the other Vegapunks actually don't like the Celestial Dragons or the way they behave. But York is doing this, and there has to be a personal motive, and something great is going to happen anyway, guys. So we have to wait and see. So, right now, after reading the chapter, all I could think of was this world shattering event that will happen in Agate Island tomorrow, which might happen in the next few chapters. So, all I could think of was what exactly is this thing that's making people go wow crazy? I mean, Oda is not someone who would go and write that something happened in you, which is world breaking, world shattering, and do basically nothing with it. I mean, there are many writers who would write that, but Oda, we can't take Oda's words that less seriously. I mean, he this is the narrator. This is the narrator which kind of foreshadowed the great events to come, such as Marineford. So something huge is happening because we are in the final saga, and Agate Island will definitely do something with the story. Something great is going to happen. I mean, Oda's chessboard is clear right now. Many things are happening around the world, and Oda's One Piece will have a grand conclusion in my mind. I think Shonen Jump is giving them enough time to write, and I'm really excited. There are many important stuff that we can see already. Sanji's Germa 66 ability, Stussy probably joining the crew, Lucci and Luffy kind of becoming friends along the way, I guess. Jewelry Bonnie's tragic past, the Revolutionary Army, Law versus Blackbeard, Shanks versus Kid. There are so many stuff happening right now, but all I can think of is this grand event that will happen. Probably it might just be, Saint Saturn showing his full power over Luffy and easily winning and capturing Luffy. I mean, that would be really cool, right? They're going to execute Luffy. Emu is going to personally execute Luffy. That will be really cool. I want to see what's going to happen, and I'm really excited, guys. So that was all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out on any other videos like this. I cover One Piece chapters weekly, and I also talk about spoilers when they come out in the form of shorts, and give anime reviews in the form of shorts along with One Piece reviews. My Arabasta arc review is coming real soon, I promise, guys, in 7 days or so, probably a week. Yes, that's just 7 days. But anyway, you know the drill. Subscribe, hit the notifications icon. I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, sayonara, guys. Jan out.